I'm here to guide you through what's coming your way in August, Aquarius. If you've landed on this reading, it's not by chance. Spirit has something to say to you, and I'm just the messenger. Whether you're going through a season of confusion, transition, or even stillness, this message is here to meet you exactly where you are. So settle in, light a candle, take a breath. Let's find out what the universe wants you to know right now. And before we begin, I want to say this. If you ever feel like you need something more personal, something that speaks directly to your situation, you can book a private tarot session with me. Just send me an email check in description whether you need clarity, confirmation, or just someone to hold space for what you're walking through. I'm here for that. Now let's dive in. This August feels different. I can feel it already. It's not like the other months. There's a softness to it, but also a deep, steady fire underneath. And you? You're standing at the edge of something. You might not be able to name it yet, but I know you feel it too. You're not the same person you were even a few months ago. Something has shifted in you, quietly, maybe even without words, but it's there. You've been sensing things before they're said, picking up on the energy in rooms, feeling both full and hollow at the same time. You've been looking around at the people in your life and wondering if they're truly with you or just near you. The truth is, your spirit is waking up. It's becoming louder than your people-pleasing, louder than your guilt, louder than the survival mode you've been in for way too long. This month is going to bring revelations. Some will be gentle and others might be uncomfortable, but every single one will serve your growth. You're starting to see clearly now. The filters are falling away. The masks are slipping. And you? You're no longer interested in pretending. There's someone, or maybe more than one person, in your space who's been speaking one language while acting in another. At one time, you might have ignored that, gave them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you even made excuses for their behavior. But now, that doesn't sit right anymore. Spirit is saying, trust what you feel, trust your discomfort. It's not paranoia, it's not being dramatic, it's information. You're starting to learn the difference between energy that nourishes you and energy that drains you. And even if you don't know what the next step looks like, even if you're scared of change, that clarity you're gaining, that's sacred. Don't brush it aside. I feel like some of you are standing in the middle of two worlds. The old one, where you used to keep quiet, shrink yourself, settle, and the new one, where your soul gets to lead, where you stop saying yes just to keep the peace, where you stop apologizing for needing more. That space in between is uncomfortable. It's like standing in a doorway with one foot in and one foot out. But that's part of the process. You're not doing anything wrong. You're evolving. You're learning how to choose yourself without guilt. And I know that's not always easy, especially if you were raised to believe that love means sacrifice, that loyalty means staying even when it hurts, that being good means being silent. But Spirit says, not anymore. It's time to stop performing the role others cast you in and start living the truth your soul came here to embody. And that truth? It doesn't require permission. It doesn't need validation. It just needs your honesty. Some of you are going to experience sudden emotional clarity in August, like a conversation that finally reveals everything you were sensing, or a moment where you feel yourself grieving something, even though it's still physically in your life. That's okay. Not all loss looks like someone leaving. Sometimes loss is realizing the connection is already gone, but don't let that scare you. You're not losing. You're aligning. You're no longer trying to fit into dynamics that make your heart whisper, this isn't it. You're creating space. And I want you to know, what you're creating space for is going to be worth it. This is also a powerful month to work on your relationship with you. I see you giving so much energy to trying to fix others, help others, keep peace, carry weight that was never yours. But what happens when you turn that care inward? When you ask yourself what you need instead of just trying to be what others need? You've been strong for so long. And yes, that's admirable. But strength without rest turns into survival. And you didn't come here just to survive. You came here to live, fully, freely, boldly. And if that means letting go of certain roles, identities, patterns, so be it. Spirit is not asking you to become someone new. Spirit is asking you to remember who you were before you learned how to hide. There's a moment coming, maybe in the middle or near the end of August, where you'll feel a deep wave of stillness. Don't rush it. Don't try to fill the silence. Sit in it. There's wisdom in that quiet space. That moment is when your spirit will speak the loudest. Some of you are thinking of walking away from something, and Spirit is showing me that even though it's scary, you already know it's time. And others are at the beginning of something, a new vision, new direction, new desire. It feels unfamiliar, maybe even risky, but it's real, and it's yours. You're not starting over, you're starting real. That's the message coming through over and over again. You're not failing, you're aligning. You're not lost, you're being redirected. You didn't fall behind. You're exactly where you need to be to begin again, on your own terms this time. Let me tell you this too, because I feel like someone out there needs to hear it clearly. You're not too much. You're not too sensitive. You're not doing life wrong. You're feeling deeply because your soul is tuned in, because you're awake, because you care, and that's a gift, even when it hurts. And for those of you who feel stuck, like you're waiting for a sign or a door, or even just a bit of light to lead the way, this is it. You're hearing this message now because something in you is ready to move forward, even if it's one step at a time, even if it's shaky. You don't need all the answers. You just need to say yes to yourself, to stop waiting for someone to choose you, to stop waiting for permission to want what you want. You are allowed to walk away from things that hurt. You are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed to grow past the version of you that kept everything together. You are allowed to want something different now. Aquarius, August is a month of deep clarity. It's not going to scream at you, it's going to whisper. And if you're brave enough to sit with the whispers, to trust your knowing, to let go where needed and lean in where called, you're going to come out of this month changed. Not in the way people expect, but in the way your soul has been asking for. You're stepping into your truth now. Not the performance, not the mask, not the illusion of being okay. Your truth. And anyone coming into your life from here forward, they better come real. Because you're done pretending, done explaining, done shrinking. This is your season. Not the loud, flashy kind. The quiet, powerful, sacred kind. And it starts now. If this message resonated with you, let me know in the comments. I love hearing from you. Share this reading with someone who needs it. And if you're ready to dive deeper into your own personal story, I offer private tarot readings. Just send me an email at your email here, and we'll set up a time.